with them, I was like, you need to see him struggle with suicide. You need to see him put this gun in his mouth. Like, you need to see him make the decision because we struggle with this too. Like black people struggle with suicide as well. Words have power and we end up believing them. I really wanted viewers to remember is that he is still a person who deserves to be loved at the end of the
Hi,
day.
Brian. I'm Michael Sowell from Washington, D.C. I just also want to share again to my colleagues here. Again, your career speaks to entire generation of both for children, teenagers, and adults, and all of your performances represents an aspect of humanity. With
Wow.
Dope Thief, it talks about not only just about being a byproduct of your environment, but being a byproduct of your choices. And I think in the heights of situations, now regardless how extreme they may be, we all have a choice at the end of the day.
Mhm.
And I wanted to speak to you just as an artist is that from audiences, especially black and brown audiences, that want to watch your performances in this entire season and and the decisions that you make in each episode, what do you want young, especially young viewers to take from watching your performance about the importance of making a decision, having a choice?
Don't make them choices that I make. don't don't make these choices. You know, I am often floored by the limitation that stories give us sometimes of being able to show all the colors of our emotions and feelings. It's easy to put Black people in states of rage and states of duress. It's easy to put us in places of being violent. It's easy to put us in places of comedy. But like to really grapple with things, people don't really like that. And that's where I come in because I'm like, great, like give it to me because it exists. I remember how important it was for me to see Ray in an AA meeting. You know, I remember that scene and I was like, I know how much my body needs to see this. I need to see this. I remember also having a conversation with them. I was like, you need to see him struggle with suicide. You need to see him put this gun in his mouth. Like you need to see him make the decision because we struggle with this too. Like black people struggle with suicide as well. I was like, I remember thinking about relapse. I was like, what we definitely need to show is relapse. I was like, we need to show that. But also, like, the thing that really got to me about Ray is how he ended up in this place out of circumstance, right? He wasn't selling drugs. He wasn't doing anything untoward. He fell in love with a girl, rode in a car and got in a car accident. And that car accident set the course of his life for the rest of his life. And the system told him he is a criminal. Like, as a matter of fact, you kind of hear Ray called a lot of different things: convict, shitbird, you know what I mean? Like, and words have power and we end up believing them. You know, and what I really wanted viewers to remember is that he is still a person who deserves to be loved at the end of the day. And there's this wonderful scene in the pilot where he is in the AA meeting and you're watching a juxtaposition of him sitting home alone, listening to the Bee Gees, and he's making the decision to relapse. He decides he's searching for his stash, going through this whole thing, and he finds a J and he smokes it, and he's just stuck in this memory. And that sets the course of the whole show of this man stuck in this past. And that to me is important for people to see. It's very important for people to see us grapple with doing the right thing sometimes, and when the wrong things are often put upon us. You know what I mean? Like, and so I really just wanted humanity. At the end of the day, I really wanted people to see his humanity, and to pull him closer rather than push him away, to for him to see that he is smart. What he did, what they're doing is dumb and they're amateurs at it, but he's still handling it in the smartest way he can. And what happens when our backs are against the wall, and also the need to be loved at the end of the day. Like the absolute need for him to be loved and want to be loved was important to me. And so I'm gonna keep doing that. I feel like that is my brand. That's how I always want to showcase these men that I've been fortunate enough to play. Um, to remind myself and to remind them that there is a place for you. Um, and it's okay to surrender all these things that people have put upon you. Because I had a realization earlier. I was like, oh right, before I open my mouth, people have already told me what I'm denied, how I make them feel. I'm 6'2", dark skin, I'm a broad man. And I was like, anytime I walk in a room, there have been 5 things already denied me or thought about me before I open my mouth. And then when I open my mouth, people are like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. And that's my sweet spot. That's the stuff that I fight to change because I'm like, how can I use that? Because my body is all I got. Like, it's the only one that's given to me. It's what I didn't choose any of this stuff. It's who I am. But I'm like, how can I use that to convey that I deserve rather than I should be denied. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. Because I love all these men. All these men I've had an opportunity to play. I love every single one of them. Every single one of them. Ray is just the icing on the cake. I love this dude so much. He gets on my nerves, but usually that's how some of the best love comes. So, yeah, I just want him to. That's why I'm so grateful. The last word he uttered is hallelujah, because I'm like, yeah, the end of the day, like, yeah, it's a blessing that you exist.
Well, I don't want to speak for everybody, but every time you're on screen, it's literally a gift to humanity. So I just want to say thank you. Continue on with your amazing career. Again, many blessings coming your way.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Truly, truly, truly. Thank you all. Like, this was so necessary for my soul. Thank you guys.
So you guys are like wild deer?
We the hunters, bro.